let's talk about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I don't like this game. I'm going to be honest. I don't like this game. I don't think it's a bad game at all. I think, well, obviously a lot of people really like this game. It's pretty decently reviewed. It's not bad. It's just not my style of game. And that's okay. I decided to play it because it was in a list of games that I had. I just hadn't downloaded it. I bought it for PS4 and I saw it on my PS5 and I knew that I'd only gotten about halfway through. I bought it, I'm pretty sure, when it first came out. Played it maybe about halfway through and then just stopped. So I knew off the bat that I probably didn't like this one, but I wanted to give it a chance, another chance, that is, and I wanted to get through the game and finish it. And I did. I beat the game. I'm glad that I beat the game. I will not be buying any other game in this series because it just didn't speak to me, but we're still going to talk about it today. The first thing to bother me when it comes to this game was how they treat the lightsaber. It's treated as if it's a solid object. Things will just bounce off it like a ram's horn or an enemy's body when they try to attack you. Rather than it actually being a lightsaber, it's more like a solid sword. And they did that because the combat is built around parrying. You'll actually be rewarded if you parry at the right times. It'll make enemies a lot easier to kill and open them for finishers. So I understand why they did it. The combat is kind of slow. It's got multiple difficulties to play on. It's got 4 different difficulties. The easiest one basically just makes it so that parrying is very, very easy. And then they shorten the window as it goes, and they make more enemies more aggressive on higher difficulties. As far as the combat's concerned, it is pretty decent. It is enjoyable. I do like using the force powers. It is very limited as far as the moveset that you get access to and the force powers that you get access to. But overall, it does work. It's fun to throw enemies off of cliffs or force pull them to you and, stab them with your lightsaber. One-on-one is where the combat is most fun. When enemies group up, it's very much less fun, especially when there's some enemies that will, when you're in a finishing animation, attack you and it becomes unblockable. Sometimes the block button just doesn't register at all, which is very annoying, especially considering how long this game has been out. But it has its moments. It definitely has its moments, especially one-on-one. In between the combat, there are platforming sections. This is primarily how you interact with the world. You're going through these very linear type maps. There are 5 of them in total, 5 planets, and you open up spots as you get access to new powers. So you'll run through the very first time, and then when you finish your objective, new ways of traversing the map will open up to you so that you can get back to your ship more quickly, which I really, really like. It's great gameplay design right there. But yeah, you're moving through in this kind of, I want to say, Uncharted-esque style of climbing up things and jumping off things and swinging on ropes and things like that. And as you unlock your force powers, you can use them to navigate your way through obstacles, pull ropes to you, lower bridges, things like that. In between combat and exploration, you will rest at these meditation points, which are basically bonfires. You'll stop here, you'll rest, you'll reset your health, you'll reset your stims, which are your health packs, your Estus flasks, and you'll level up your character. This is where you get your new force abilities, new lightsaber abilities, things like that. It looks like there's a lot more than there is here. There's not too much as far as customizing and being able to play how you want. There's really only one way to play this game as far as the combat's concerned, but this is where you'll do your leveling up, and resting also means that all the enemies will also reset. If you're killed and you're sent back to this rest point, the enemy that killed you will now hold your experience. As long as you can make your way back to it and hit that enemy, you'll get that experience back. You also get a life boost as well. The game does a good job of making you feel overall like you're in the Star Wars universe. You have a ship that you can use to go from planet to planet. You have a stop me if you heard this, a ragtag group of rebels that come together with a common goal, the underdogs that fight against the Empire with their cute little droid companion that opens doors for them. But I have to give it to the actors and actresses in this game. It is very well done as far as the voice acting is concerned. As far as the character portrayals, they all do a really good job here. The boss battles were kind of annoying to me. They felt a little undercooked. They kind of come down to the same things over and over again, especially with the lightsaber battles. You'll have an enemy that will be relentless in attacking you. You have to parry, parry, parry until you whittle down their stamina, and then they're open to attack, and then they push you away, and then you have to run back to them. They have unblockable attacks that you have to avoid in between everything, and then you just kind of repeat it. You run back to them, you whittle them down, they push you away, you run back to them, or they jump away from you. That's pretty much it. The enemies do feel like real characters, though. And when I say real characters, I mean they have their own reasons, their own motivations. There's depth to them. So I really did enjoy that aspect of it. Overall, despite the fact that I didn't like this game, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just wasn't for me. I wouldn't recommend it, but a lot of people had fun with it, and a lot of people probably will have fun with it in the future. But that's our video. So if you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe. We got more videos coming for you very soon, as well as new fight videos coming regularly. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. I love you. Have a great day.